This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so it looks like Big Sean's got a case of the Chingy. Okay, this guy remember Chingy thought he sold over, 20, 30 million albums? No, bro, you did not, okay? These things are public, okay? Big Sean Big Sean is not a small artist by any means, okay? So don't get me wrong, okay? He's not. He's a big artist. He's very big, okay? But he's not as big as he thinks he is. He thinks he sold over 50 million records. You can't count singles, bro. Like, we're talking about album sales. Singles aren't really making that much money, okay? They generate money, but everybody knows artists aren't making that much money off of album sales. They're just not, okay? They're making most of their money. And I would say that Big Sean has probably avoided a 360 deal, right? So he's making most of his money on the road, sponsorships. Big Sean is a multi-millionaire. Is he owed money? Maybe. I'm not saying he's a liar. I don't think Big Sean would lie about being owed money. I'm sure he's owed. Maybe he hasn't been paid from a certain amount of money from Good Music, but he accused Kanye of owing him millions of dollars. I'm sure Kanye probably owes him some money, okay? There's always a case where the record label owes money. But the people that are handling Big Sean's money is the deal Good Music distributed. I think it was distributed through Def Jam. Let me see. So it looks like Good Music distributed. Good Music deal. I think it was Def Jam, right? Def Jam, yeah. Distributor Def Jam. So, who owes Big Sean money is Def Jam. Not Kanye directly. So he has a beef. Maybe he was mad that Kanye didn't step up for him. Now, Big Sean's dope. He's good, okay? I think he gets a little cocky at times, but that's who he is, you know? But he was talking, this is old, but I just saw it again, and I was like, he was talking big talk. Okay, let's listen to this.
On my record deal and said, this is a record deal. I had to spend my own money auditing my label because millions of dollars are missing, and you can tell when millions of dollars are missing. Of course. I put at least $30 million in this man's pocket or more.
Now, let's be honest. Okay, first of all, when he did this, he was responding to Kanye. You should always audit your record label because there's going to be money that's missing. They're going to inflate certain things, like marketing and promotions. They can't come up with a cost for everything. So, Big Sean had the same record deal that a lot of people had. So he audited his record label and saw money was missing.
I put at least $30 million in this man's pocket or more. Right. And he owes me money, and he's up billions. Right. Him or his company. Right. I sold over 50-some million records. I was one of the top-selling hip-hop artists between 2010 and 2020.
Now, he was one of the bigger-selling artists. A lot of artists don't go platinum. But did he sell 50 million? No! If you sold 5 million in the U.S., let's just be generous and double that. 10 million. That's a lot. I'm not saying it's nothing, but it's not 50 million. You can't. And a lot of those a lot of those single sales count towards your album sales now with streaming. So let's be generous and even say 20 million. Just say 20 million with singles. Let's just be really generous, right? Bro, 10 million album sales and another 10 million in single sales is very different. You would cut that in half, so you'd say another million, right? 11 million, right? Because you got to cut it in half because say it counts as counting his album has to be like 8 to 10 songs. Bro, these artists are, I don't know who's telling them that they've sold 50 million. They're counting individual single sales, and it sounds good when you're going to somebody to represent their brand. It's great for your packet. What do they call it? Your binder, right? But in all actuality, when you really look at things, You sold about 10 million, let's say. That's being generous, okay? You're owed money. Probably did it on. You're owed money. But, bro, let's not say 50 million. You're out of your mind. Chinky said he sold 50 million too, I think. Chinky did well. He sold millions of records. It's not easy to have people like you and sell millions of records. It's easier with a machine, but you still have to have good music and you have to be decent, right? Anyways, that's all I had to say about this. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Let me know what you think. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.